Presenting the world's greatest Mego heroes, 3-pack gift set. Limited quantities are available on this retro classic. It's Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. All the excitement and adventure we remember as kids. Contact Frank Wojo on Facebook or send an email to the address below. Get yours now before this limited supply runs out. Mego logo displays are also available.
Hello all, I'm happy to announce that pre-orders for Toy Ventures Magazine Issue 4 are now open. Issue 4 will ship mid-June and is jam-packed with content. Our cover story is The Munster Mash. We're visiting 1313 Mockingbird Lane, where Corey Lechat will give us a tour of one of the greatest collections of Munster merchandise ever assembled. Many of these items have never been featured in print before. 8 Men Down Under. William has written a great piece about this Australian line of Planet of the Apes knockoff figures called the Action Ape Man. The Expendable Ones. David Lockwood explores the stretchable superheroes and villains made by Fun Stuff in the early 1980s. Push Button Action. We talk about the weird world of dime store action figures that were created by Durham Industries. From Young Kung Fu to Glump the Caveman, it's a comprehensive guide to some crazy characters. Super Amicis. This is a fun pictorial guide to a cheeky line of figures that is clearly based on the Mego World's Greatest Superheroes. The Toy Ventures Guide to the Mego Mad Monsters. This issue, we take an exhaustive look at this wonderful glow-in-the-dark figure line by Mego, with input and anecdotes by Mego's own Marty Abrams. Pre-order bonus. If you order through our store, your issue will come with a limited edition Mego Mad Monsters souvenir pennant. Supplies are very limited. This will not be available through any other offer. You can order the issues individually or in a 4-pack bundle through our store. All orders will ship mid-June. Thank you for your continued support this past year. It's been absolutely wonderful, and we're just getting started with Toy Ventures Magazine.
Wow. What is going on? It is multi-stream Saturday. We must
welcome everybody.
Be excited. We have Dr. Mego. We have Jason Seville with Dr. Mego's logo. We have Mr. Frank Rojo and myself to start this off. We will have other people on, including some vendors and sellers that you might know, and some other people that are officially from Mego. Paul, how are you doing? What's up?
Okay.
All right, Paul. Spill the beans. No? Okay.
See? Now I can broadcast from my bedroom.
There you go.
There's
how disturbing and invasive at the same time.
The picture on the right hangs down an 1/8 inch lower than the picture on the left. I just wanted to let you know.
Yeah, good. You know what? I try to teach my kids, don't worry about things like that. Let it go. There'll always be something off. Okay.
Right is the supplier. Okay. So my OCD in me is wanting to switch. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to do that. There you go.
There you go.
There you go. Oh, great. The
Great.
dogs are going to bark because they know I'm on the air, and I got a dog in here, so she's really going to raise hell. All right, so simultaneously at the same time, we are on Mego TV on YouTube.
Yes.
We're on Mego Corp Facebook. We're on Mego Ambassador Facebook, and we're on Marty Abrams Official on Facebook. Princess, do you want to say anything? Come on, Princess. Come here, Princess. Come here. Since you want to talk, come here. Come here. What do you want to say? What do you want to say? Say. Tell me.
I'm embarrassed by my name. I wish you had given me something a little more dignified.
Trust me, it had nothing to do with the name. I would have not have called her that, but it is not my.
Jason, what's that Spock next to you?
What is that?
That was the one that premiered the other day on the Mego Corp page. I believe that's a big
A
one.
little more detail, a little more,
More
That
articulation. Yeah.
Holding this thing in my hand, it's literally like I'm a 6-year-old kid with an 8-inch Mego. It's just it's the most giddy awesome feeling I've
14-inch.
Yes.
14-inch Spock.
24 point of articulation.
Yes.
You are one of the few people who've even seen it, who've touched it.
He's the only one at this
I
point.
don't get to touch it. I just get to look at in the package. As long as I keep my hands behind my back, I want to get my sweaty hands on it.
Handle it with velvet.
Yeah.
Put it back in its gilded box.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks pretty damn cool from here.
It's pretty awesome, especially right next to this awesome Mego Corp logo display piece.
What?
Frank, if I'm not mistaken, you're actually helping people get a hold of these for their own display rooms.
Absolutely. If you need one, hit me up.
Hey, Jason.
Frank Wojo on Facebook.
Consider yourself hitting.
$20.
There you go.
And these are just
Yes.
the neatest little thing to stick on your shelves with your Mego figure.
They look great.
Hey, Jason.
Yes, sir.
So do this, man, because you got it right there.
Yes.
Let's be adventurous. Pose that body. Let's see that's a new 14 body.
Have at it, man. Let's take a look. People want to see it.
See what he can do.
This
is a live test. We can't
actually
this.
Very
There you go.
interesting body. It's got a lot of posability to it. Arms that don't mind going up and down. Could we do this with our 8-inch Megos, kids? No, we could not. He's got hands that pull out. I don't have the other set, but you can actually take a Vulcan hand.
Pull out hand action. Who knew?
Very cool.
I mean, just the amount of just sheer articulation in these things is just amazing.
Yes. So there's the swivel movement.
Guy around here.
There's the swivel movement.
Nice.
From the elbow. So okay, bend his arm inward. Yeah. Okay.
And as you
hear, it could hold a machine gun.
Yeah, he can swivel his arms this way.
Yeah.
He can, hold stuff like
He's got his little phaser there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can see that very well, but I mean, I am just completely amazed with this entire thing. It'll hold a pose.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been taking a lot of pictures with this thing, and the amount of poses it can achieve and stay there.
Right.
Just incredible. This is the Mego of my dreams. This is the Mego of my dreams.
And so theoretically, there should be no reason not to have an 8-inch body with that same type of articulation, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Nice. Very cool.
So it sounds like a win-win to me. And see what time. So we got Joel coming in probably about 9:20, 9:30, and then we'll get to some reveals. Think we should do one now, or think we probably should?
We just did.
Well, technically,
yeah, this was a big one. I'm telling you, a lot of people. A lot of
yeah, a lot of interest on that one.
And trust me, if you don't have a pre-order in for this, you're going to want to do it because this is going to get picked up big time.
Well,
I mean,
Kirk has a new
Spock having been popularized on Big Bang Theory. I mean, the public consciousness of this particular figure is
the boots are not molded, John.
Like they're disappearing. They're disappearing.
Paul just had a nice little nugget of information there too on the Kirk. What was that, Paul? All new? What was that? You
Kirk is a new head sculpt.
New head sculpt. Yes.
So we didn't just take, with Spock, that head sculpt is so good and so classic that we there's no point in redoing it. Just put this guy out again. Kirk, he needed a new face, one that's more Shatner-esque.
And I have to ask, who actually sculpted that? Because when folks see it tonight, I mean, it's beautiful. Yeah, breathtakingly that's Shatner at 30 commanding the Enterprise.
It is.
Jason, pull your mic.
I don't know how to pronounce the guy's name. It's a new sculptor.
A little bit too far away, Matt says.
Okay.
Did you hear me?
I was
watching, so I do apologize.
I was watching a season 3 episode of Trek the other day, and
which one?
It was actually It was the one. Geez, what was it? Actually, I watched about 5 or 6 of them in a row. But the one that stood out that he looked that way. I just have him playing in the background. Yeah, it was
Every
actually
3
the
or 4
one.
I got to tell it I'm still alive, and then it'll
The
play
one,
more.
the one with the discs, and Spock goes back 5,000 years.
Library.
Or yesterday.
Or
Yes.
yesterday.
The later
Yes.
part of the
78.
Yep.
Mr. A
Yep.
Mr. A to Z.
Yeah,
Yes.
but that
Mr. Atos.
that Kirk head sculpt, man, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
nails it.
Paul, we just outed ourselves as Trekkie geeks.
Hey,
Oh, I thought that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, this doesn't do it,
yeah, right.
Yeah,
yeah.
sorry. I'm proud to be a Trek geek.
Hey,
I hear you. And it's
I mean,
Trekkie, not Trekker. Trekker is for the younger.
For me, that was like a gateway into Migo. For me, back, with it being on reruns, I was like 4 or 5 years old watching Star Trek, and it was like, hey,
Well, that's
Migo,
the trick. In that time, you don't even know which one came first.
No, I didn't. You know what I mean?
Because I know with Batman, I definitely was watching this reruns with my brother before we ever saw Migo.
Right. Okay.
But with Trek, I was a little older. Migo was already around. It's very possible that I know my first Trek episode was Day of the Dove with Kang the Klingon, but I was probably 9 or 10 at that time. So it's very possible I'd already seen Star Trek Migos.
Right.
Yeah. When I years ago, I had an boxed Enterprise up on a shelf, and my daughter saw it, and she went, "Wiggles." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, I guess so. Yellow, blue, red."
That's hilarious.
And I guess the Klingon was Jeff.
Yep. That's great, man.
That's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
I like that memory.
Yeah. Yep.
Now she's 18, obnoxious.
I was so I know a lot of us have been checking in the Targets and the Walmarts and stuff like that. Paul, what do you know on your end of the deal as far as like what have your ears heard?
Nothing. I know nothing.
Good? No,
I have no idea. I literally am. I also spend all my time going into Walmarts and Targets and taking pictures of what I see to report back, because that is really important.
Yeah.
That gives Mego management ammunition to go back to Target, Walmart, and say, "Hey, this is what this store looks like. We got people out there all over the country showing us the intel of exactly what it looks like on the pegs. So don't tell us that these things aren't selling well. You're not having them putting them out."
Right.
So, but me, I never know what's going where or what. I hear things over said and don't really understand what it means.
Hey, Scott, didn't you see you had a sighting at Walmart the other day?
I did. I saw your what did I see? Well, I saw Saru.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But that's actually a Walmart that's not even supposed to be carrying.
Well, that's just it. That initial list doesn't seem to be holding out. So hey, go to every Walmart, because you don't know until you get there.
Yep.
It's I know it'd be great to walk in to see a whole wall of them, but
sure. Yeah.
I see it with Funko Pop and I go, does that mean they're not selling? When I see all these Funko figures, all these pops lined up in this big display, I'm like, I guess they're not worried about running out of them. I'd rather this Migos were hard to find and and sought after than every store you go into, it's a wall of them. Though I have to admit, the place in Florida, Bits and Buttons, it was very cool to stand in there and see a whole wall of Migo.
That's very cool to see that. Yep.
How was that, Paul? How was that whole
well, it was great. I mean, it's literally, it was a little shop. It's a little toy store in a strip mall, in Plantation, Florida.
Okay.
So, but he managed to get 100 people coming in for autographs on a Saturday between 2 and 4 p.m.
That's awesome.
Okay.
And it was boiling hot out.
I bet.
I have to admit, I came out. My son and I were like, well, maybe we'll walk. Got about 2 blocks. I said, Uber.
Yeah,
We
right.
had an Uber before we melt.
How did that whole thing come about? Just out of curiosity.
That was on Ambassadors. Somebody took a picture of his wall. And Marty said he was going to go to Fort Lauderdale for something else.
Okay.
So we contacted the guy and set up so he said, well, he wanted to do a charity auction for the Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital.
Yeah, yep, I saw that.
So, the whole thing was for charity. So we sent him the banner, the Marty banner we always put out at shows. And he actually took orders from other people that weren't, coming to Florida and got Marty to autograph them, telling him who they're for. One guy was from Germany, another one was from England, and he was shipping it to them. So, which was a great idea. I wish I'd realized that's what he was doing.
Yeah.
Because we could have beat the drums more for that.
Right.
Wow, that's nice.
As it is, I mean, after 2 hours of signing, Marty's kind of worn out, but he loves to meet people.
What a great intimate setting for him to meet people in too. I mean, you're not in like a big Comic-Con. I mean, you're really
That's right.
I love that.
The only trick is, as people are lined up, you kind of feel bad about taking a lot of time to tell a story because there are people behind you. But that's part of it.
We all have stories, and I know Marty must have heard a million.
Yes, because this is the kicker. Is I've said to Marty, I want you to meet these people. What the toys you made were so important in their lives. Yes. And they want to talk to you. They want to, tell you how cool it was. How much those toys really saved their lives. Not every kid had a great childhood. For some of them, Mego was the thing that kept them sane.
I think you make a good point, Paul. I think all of us here on this panel today can speak to the same thing about Mego and what it meant to us growing up.
Absolutely.
We wouldn't
That's
be.
Why we as grown men are on this panel.
Absolutely.
So,
it's like this much joy into the world.
Yep.
But later on as well. I mean, I don't know if I've told the story dozens of times. I hadn't collected in forever. My brother was the collector who collected since he nonstop for years, and then all of a sudden we got sick, and I was bedridden for like a year, and I discovered eBay, and that was dangerous. And then we started, what was that thing we used to collect when we were kids? Migos. And before you know it, the first $15 box Jackson Jackson showed up at the house. And before you knew it, I had 7 removable cow Batmans again and 8 Spider-Mans. And it took off again. It brought you back, when it gives you a little piece of sanity when you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
It is literally a little time machine.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Pick up a Mego, you start moving it, you start playing with it. And for a second, you're transported back to being 7.
You are. And if
that is very powerful magic.
And I'll tell you another piece of that too. If you guys are as crazy as I am and gotten a new Amigo on the card, a vintage one, and cracked it open and still has that smell, that takes you back too.
The problem with that is sometimes
on card collectors just buckle their knees.
Yeah.
The problem is sometimes you open that card and it's just basement.
Yeah. Sometimes, hit or miss.
I explained to Marty and Joel that yes, they really did have a distinct smell.
Yeah.
And it was so cool. And I didn't know if it was the 5 and 10 that I got it from, the mothballs and the fertilizer, it did that. It's like, but apparently no, every Mego had a smell from the factory.
Yes.
And I don't know what it is, whether it was the PVC with the polyester costumes, somehow in that percolator of a plastic bubble.
There were 3 figure lines that had that for me. Obviously, Mego was the first one. Evil Knievel, the ideal Evil Knievel, that had its own smell. And the one that I remember last was the $6 Million Man. I guess because it was so big.
Right.
But I don't know. But these 14, and I wish I had one in front of me, and I don't. But the 14-inch figures, that was about the closest it came to for that memory of those 8-inch, because we're bigger now. And but when I pulled that one out of the box, I'm sitting there holding it. I was like, yeah, because that's about what the scale ratio was when I first put my hands on a Migo. What was your first? What was your very first Migo, Paul? I know this answer, but
it was a removable mask Batman, and my brother got removable mask Robin. and I looked at Superman. I was standing there going, Superman and Batman, Superman and Batman, and my brother was like, well, I want Robin. I'm like, well, if you're gonna get Robin, I got to get Batman.
Yeah.
And I got home that night. I'm looking at the box with the gallery on the side. And I'm going, oh, I should have got Superman. He's so cool. That yellow box, the red and blue costume. Like days or a week later, I harassed my mother into buying Superman.
Right.
And that creates a collector.
Hey, we've all been there.
What creates a collector is trauma.
Yeah.
What about you, Jason? What was your first?
Actually, mine was Shazam. And
that's a good one. That one.
Shazam, I literally recreated myself as a 6-year-old flying this thing through the house the other day.
So that was the Filmation the live action show on?
The live action show, yeah.
Yes.
See, that was
after I got Shazam. That's when my father found all the Trek ones for me down there.
I already had. See, when Shazam,
all the Poda, and oh my God, there was just Mego everywhere in the house.
Shazam was like that was a mid that was a mid figure. I already had the early ones. I had the West. I started with the Monsters. I had the West. I had the Pirates. Never had the Knights. Didn't even know they made those. But that Shazam, I was spending my Christmas money, and we drove to the mall, which is kind of like a distance, and I only had so much, and I needed. I went there to get the equipment packs for Emergency and the Rookies, because I had unfortunately Migos didn't come with equipment. We needed guns and helmets and things that we could have adventures with. So that was the primary goal. And man, we're digging through, and of course it was after Christmas, so all the the toy department was just it looked like a nuclear war went off in there. And we're digging around, and I seen the yellow boot, and I'm like, oh, and I pulled it up, and I was like, and I was looking at it, and I said that yellow boot with the little red suit, and I was like, and my friends were standing next to me, and at the same time we're like, oh my God, it's Shazam! And he didn't have no cape, and he didn't have an emblem. And we dug and dug and dug, and I found the cape, and I put it on, and I went to the sales girl. I don't remember what her name was, but if you're watching right now, shame on you, because the thing was is she's like, I showed her the figure. I'm like, look, it's obviously defective. There's things missing here. Can I get a discount? It's like, I'm sorry, I can't do that. So I wound up only getting one equipment pack and the Shazam without the emblem. But I didn't have a Shazam with the actual lightning bolt till I was, I don't know, 30?
45.
Yeah, yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Unbelievable, man. Just in a teenager too. Just I can't do that. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Hey.
To them, it had no meaning to them at all. You know what I mean? It's just like.
And look, and I still remember it like if it happened yesterday. So you see what you do.
Yep.
It's collecting trauma.
Yeah.
There's every collector I've talked to over the past 20 years, there's always this loss. This relationship they didn't end. It was taken away from them.
Yep.
Their mom threw out their toys. They went away to college and she threw the stuff out. Little brother destroyed it. It went out in the garage sale. It was always this loss.
Yes.
That's what creates a collector.
I think so. I know for a fact I have a story just like that. So, but you're right, Paul.
So what we've done is on the new Migos, we've put a little corrosive powder on them, so that in about 5 years they're all going to start dissolving.
Yeah, right.
Because we want to really replicate the collector experience, so that in about 10 years you're going to have to buy them all over again.
Yeah, you're going to experience that loss again.
Yes, again. You're going to be like, no.
Yeah.
I think I bought the same episode of Star Trek 20 different times between.
Hey, listen, I don't care how much you have to spend. Keep buying.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
Hey, we got. I think we got someone who wants to say hello to us. think I hope it's this. I hope it's. Hold on a minute. So guys, and let me say this: we have a few people that are going to come and visit us tonight, more than usual. But
Yep.
I'm asking anybody that drops off, do not go away. Just please, we got all these platforms. You will be coming back on. You're not you in limbo. Having said that,
I'm out of here.
okay, since you insist,
Beat me up,
stay right
Daddy. And she got work on the graphic for "Beat Me Up." You know.
Yeah, right.
there. Hey,
Get on that.
seriously, though, I'll be right back with you. Oh, I hope this is the right. Yeah. Okay. Good. All right. Oh, well, that wasn't good. How the hell did that happen? All right, hold on.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, how you doing, guys? I can't see
Special
you.
guest appearance.
My
Hey.
bad.
Straight from dinner.
Hi.
I'm blind. I'm blind.
Hey.
So much for publishing that magazine. I can't see.
Yeah, right.
I couldn't see you, fellas. I'm sorry. How are you?
I still can't see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just wanted to kind of pop in. I've got
Demented
company
Brady
over.
Bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that make me Alice?
Here's a story.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Anyway,
Got all that minute race money. How you guys doing?
We're good, man. How about you?
Hey, man, how are you?
Very well. I've had my first
The
dinner
company
in a
over?
restaurant. Yeah, I got friends over on the deck. It's amazing.
very nice.
he said, "Excuse me, I have to go do some media.
Yes, that's actually
As a
what I was like,
publisher,
you know,
I have some media to attend.
Media junk
I've-
here.
I have an interview.
I have an interview.
You got
You
it.
know,
You told me
all
you're on CNN,
understand.
didn't you?
Yes.
I have to go to panel discussion.
I'm needed. How are you? How are things going? Do you guys do any reveals yet, or
No.
Well,
Not yet.
Jason showed us Spock.
Cool.
Like live in
14.
person, but we're gonna reveal what's left tonight, and I think Joel's probably got a couple surprises, and he'll be on. Actually,
Should be soon, right? Didn't you say around 9:30
yeah,
to pop in?
around 9:30.
Yeah.
You know,
I was blown away by that Peter Cushing. That's the figure I need to own. You know.
I hear you.
Listen,
I had
seen Big Warmer.
Well, yeah, I doubt it. I mean, he's
Dr. Van Helsing. I mean, we're not putting him out there with at the same time as Dracula.
I understand that, but you have the advantage of being the first ever Peter Cushing Hammer action figure ever, and I gotta think that. What's that?
Yeah.
How many could be made into Grand Moff talking?
Yeah,
right.
exactly. And I gotta think that carries weight. I mean, my God, I love the Hammer movies, and it's a brilliant looking figure. You know, I'd seen Sean's sculpt, of course, but it worked. Like it carried over to the factory, and you know, Paul, you know this. Like sometimes the factory can break your dreams a little bit. And
yes, and I've actually said, "What did you? How?
What happened?" Yeah.
This is not
that's
the
one
first
of the things.
photocast I've ever done.
Yeah.
Right.
And so it was really nice to see that just there's nothing. It worked. It just is like, bang, that looks amazing, and I'm excited about that one.
Somebody actually worried that the fur collar was real.
Oh God!
And I'm like, not in your best day.
For $12.99, that is Mick.
Yeah,
right. There you go. Yeah.
Well, maybe some fur dealer's dumping his inventory. Nobody is ever dumping it that cheap.
No. Not even.
Nobody.
Hey, we're gonna see a guy running down the target eye with a can of paint, throwing him again.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
On the bubbles.
Fur's murder.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Uh-huh.
You know, that
Trust
was
Yeah.
my grandma passed away a few years ago, and one of the things that was heartbreaking to me is shoving her mink coat into a donation box.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because like it was just a symbol of success and prosperity
Yes, it was.
in the 60s.
Yes.
And it's like, yeah, but my daughter doesn't want this. You know, she would be horrified. And it's just like, oh yeah, like I was fine with doing it, but I mean, like at the same point, it's like it's strange that this was success. Yeah, that figure looks amazing.
And I don't think I'm giving away a big secret. We will also be doing Dr. Frankenstein.
I kind of figured by Sean's original sculpt with the mutton chops.
With the mutton chops. Yeah.
Very cool.
The first thing I'm going to do is buy 2 of those, and one of them I'm going to turn into the Doctor Who no one talks about.
Oh yes, the movie.
Yeah,
Peter Cushing played Doctor Who,
right.
Doctor Who versus the Daleks or something.
There was actually 2 of them. They were Amicus films. The guys who created Amicus, they set up like a dummy corporation called Aru, I guess, for the venture of licensing Doctor Who, and they made 2 films, and they were planning on making a 3rd. And I kind of like I love hate those movies. I don't know if that makes sense.
Well, they're in it. The movie, he actually says, "Hello, I'm Doctor Who."
Oh yeah, what it is.
You're like, what? I didn't think you were supposed to cop to that,
right?
Because they're Dalek films, and Doctor Who is property of the BBC, so they kind of like they kind of did this weird thing where he's the Doctor, but it's not the Doctor from the show. It's I don't know. A lot of people try to retcon that into canon, and I think they should stop.
Just leave it. Not everything has to be, canon. Yeah. I know it drives me crazy. The Discovery haters are like, so why didn't Spock tell us he had a sister? Like, would you tell Kirk you had a sister?
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
That's
right.
Sorry.
No, I get that. I totally get that. I actually haven't fully watched Discovery, although I've heard it really picks up in the 2nd and 3rd seasons.
It does.
The 2nd season actually was very Pike intensive.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I think that guy is an amazing casting of Captain Pike.
Yes.
He looks like Jeffrey Hunter.
He's not Jeffrey Hunter, but he's good enough. What I'm holding my breath for is Lieutenant Kirk. Because basically, this new show, Strange New Worlds, is going to have to be when Kirk met Spock.
Yeah. Is there any? Is everything on time with that? There's no delays.
Yes, they've started the filming.
Are you guys
very cool?
Is the Captain Pike figure out yet?
I thought so.
Yeah, he was.
Oh,
yes.
I don't know.
Oh, maybe I didn't order one.
Good luck. I hear Frank Wojo is just like
Ryan. Shoot me your address, man. I'll send you one.
No,
I'm telling you,
crap. Okay. I pre-order all this stuff and then I forget about it. But it just shows up and it's a surprise. But I didn't see
that's called
him
late.
Yeah.
I can order things for myself for Christmas. And by the time it shows up, I'm like, oh, what is this? I said, my wife, just pack up these boxes. I don't know what's in them.
Yeah, that actually happened a while back. I got a package from Entertainment Earth, and I was like, I know it was like Tyler Durden ordered me something, and because I knew that I definitely bought this, but I had no, maybe it was late in the evening or some alcohol was involved, but I had ordered. I can't remember what it was, but I ordered something, and I was like, I don't remember doing this at all, and I'm glad it's here, But I had when I opened the box, I was like, really, I don't think it was a Mego item. I think it might have been a NECA or I don't remember. Oh, it may have been the Mezco Dr. Zaius, which I immediately sold because Mego had Planet of the Apes, and I'm going to go with Mego on that format.
Thank you. Yes. The curator of the Mego Museum. I kind of hope we have him as a lock.
Yeah. You might have me in your back pocket. So yeah, but I mean, like, that's how long it took that thing to get here. Mego got announced the Planet of the Apes license because I think at the time I had ordered it thinking, well, there's nothing else going on with apes, and then it was like, I think somebody just said Dr. Chrome Dome. Who remembers that? You guys gonna bring that back, Paul?
I have no information about that whatsoever. Actually,
and
somebody. So that was actually Migo's own creation, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So, like the Neptunian, we could just bring that. We could just put that out whenever we want.
You need to, because
absolutely.
We need to.
Really?
I bring them.
How big is the Chrome Dome audience?
A 14-inch Dr. Chrome Dome.
Yeah. You got 10,000 guys. I'm still aching from General Zod. In the 14-inch.
Neptunian.
I was like, everybody's going to want this.
Oopsie,
because it's really hard to find Zod.
Gotta have Zod.
Yeah.
And boy, they sat there for a long time in Targets.
Apparently, not everyone had to have Zod. I liked it, but I'm a Mego guy, so the perspective is kind of lost. And Zod, you would think, is a comparable Superman villain, but I guess
what was painful was that we had done the movie costume,
right.
And Warner Brothers was like, nah, you can't. That's not in your license. Gotcha. So we pulled out we had the Mego one, which was more of a comic book look, and then at the last minute, after it already gone off to production, somebody at Warner said, "Well, yeah, if you want to do the movie, you can. What the heck?"
Damn.
I'm like, no. Like maybe
that would have sold a lot better.
I would have sold a lot better because it was a Terrence Stamp head.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys, I just spoke, or I just had a message from Joel. He'll be on in a little bit. He said, since Brian's here, why don't we go ahead and at least get a reveal going? And
nice.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Very cool.
Oh, that's very nice of Joel.
We don't want to waste the publisher's time.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Lord. So,
I got drinking to do.
Yeah.
God, you guys.
Yeah.
Is it bad that I don't want the magazine? I just want the pennant. Is that bad?
No, that's not.
No,
fair.
because
Okay.
the magazine. Well, first of all, the magazine is wonderful, but
It is.
yeah,
It is.
the pennant is one of my better ideas, and I'm very happy about that. But there's a Munsters article in this, Kevin, that will make you cry. It's just a brilliant tribute to a collector, and I'm very pleased. Like, I didn't have anything to do with it. It's all Corey, but it's wonderful.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, Scott, you teeing it up?
I actually pre-ordered mine this time, Brian. I'm not, I figured like I ain't one.
I was the biggest depression yesterday was that I wanted to pick it up, and the printer said, "Dude, it's not dry yet. You use so much friggin' ink, dude."
Wow.
And so he's like, "You have to come like Monday." And it was like, it's been really humid here, and it's like, yeah, okay, I get it. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like,
It's all right. I got the AC on in my car.
fold those wet pages into a magazine. Like, I really, because my wife.
Well, the fan blow. Yeah.
My wife is my key. She's a machine. She can just do like 500 magazines, like ship them, put them in bags and everything in an hour.
My plans for Father's Day was to have the wife and kids ship my magazines.
Yeah, it was. We were just gonna, because she loves it. She loves doing it. She even said to me, like, "It's a shame I don't have this. I'm watching a movie," and she has a job, so it's gonna be weird around here for the next couple of days, But I plan to get them all out by Wednesday, starting Monday night, and it's gonna be fun. Oh wow!
Hello, Riker.
Way to build that one, Scott.
There we go.
Pounce that on us.
Sorry about
that. And without so much as a how do you do?
Yeah.
All right, so look, Picard did not come out well. We wanted Picard to look like this. was not happy.
Picard doesn't
with,
have a beard.
No, I'm saying the costume.
Oh,
the way they printed the costume
Right.
was just kind of bad, and it's one of those things where COVID, because you couldn't get there. They're showing you pictures. I'm like, well, why don't you send it to us? Never shows up. Should have been a red. Should have been a red flag.
So the first question I have is he going to have that little emblem like that?
Yes, not printed. We made him tool an emblem and paint
It's
it.
raised. It's plastic. Right,
now
Paul?
they just have to get it over his red on the red and not half on the black, but it's close enough,
Yeah.
But yeah, actually, got a new sculptor for the head.
The head looks great, Paul. Paint job and everything.
Yeah,
you've really nailed him.
He's tough to nail because
it is tough.
Yeah. He's Shatner-esque. The second time using that word, he's Shatner-esque in his lack of things to peg off of.
Right.
Most sculpts, there's things, cheekbones, a nose, something you can say, yeah, that's Peter Cushing.
Yeah.
What kills me is he's like one of my least favorite Star Trek characters, and I kind of want this figure just because of how much it's got him. Like, that is Will Riker.
He's
damn.
Yeah,
I nailed it.
Not my favorite guy either, but he definitely is part of the lineup. I mean, you can't.
You can't not have number one.
Yeah.
And but like the smugness coming off this action figure is so perfect.
It comes through. It does.
Yeah.
I actually got a little trivia that I can share, and it's about Joel. Because when Joel went to the Star Trek convention the first time you guys went, this is who he met and who he hung out with. So he had a significant time of conversation with him, and they talked about this. And the funny thing is now it has come to fruition, and here he is. And it's like you said, they did a good job.
No, it's very important to get this guy right. Jonathan Frakes is not just an actor from Star Trek. He's a director on a lot of the new shows.
Yes.
Like Discovery and Picard and Strange New Worlds. He's very involved in Star Trek fandom, which is already a cult of personalities.
Oh, absolutely.
You go to a Star Trek convention, it's all about getting autographs.
Absolutely. So who wants to know now? Why would somebody want to know that? Sorry, you carry on. Anyway.
Yeah, right. No, yeah.
So it's just a strange.
Yeah, it looks really cool, Paul.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with it.
Take credit for it.
And this is so for people out there that want to know, that's the actual figure. That is not a prototype. That is not a a fake on app picture like somebody just asked. That's what you get. That's
the real deal. Wave 13.
Fork out $16
is what you get.
Okay.
Yep.
It's really well done, and I know Robin ordered one. I'm kind of tempted to as well, even though I don't like. I'm not a big, and this has nothing to do with Mego, but I'm not a big Next Generation guy. But it's hard to ignore something that's so well done and iconic,
Right.
Oh, and if you don't like Riker, pop off his head and put Picard on.
Well, that's what I was,
and fix the Picard.
I'm even a less like I'm really not a Next Generation dude.
You can make you use Riker as some henchman. Some guy,
well, the head is so good. You could probably use it. I could put a Captain America cowl on him because he was
right.
Captain America.
He was, yes. Captain America.
Yes, he was. Yep.
Poor guy. Do one gig.
Yep.
You do one porno and they never let you forget it.
Well, no, there's pictures of him as Captain America with Amy Carter.
Yeah.
Because they did a White House gig.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I got Joel in the green room. Not to interrupt you.
Cool.
That means
all right.
Kevin, can I bounce you for a minute?
See you later. Yep.
Well, don't go.
Yeah, I've got to go in 10. So Kevin can have my
Rich
spot.
Carrillo on standby too. We're doing
cool
tonight, Brian. We got Rich. We got ZLC. We've got
okay.
And Joe.
Solid gold dancers.
All right.
What's that?
And
Joe.
the solid gold dancers.
Oh, the solid gold.
Dance.
Is Marilyn McCoo around?
And
Yeah, I'm sticking around.
and of course the Ladybirds. Okay, Kevin, I'll get right back.
All right.
And Rich keeps trying to come in. Not yet. Rich full of sign. And of course the Ladybirds.
There it is.
Hey, that's awesome.
Joe,
Love it.
Joe
Love it. Look at that. Look at that.
I just haven't been reading the actual playback.
There you go.
What's
How's that?
going on?
Hey, Joe.
Hey.
Volume.
I got it.
Yeah. Good evening, Joe.
Hey,
Good
Joel.
evening, everyone. Nice to see everyone.
Yeah.
Guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah, people are saying hello.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Hold on, I got Joey here. Hey, Joel. So since you're right here, man. Hold on a minute. Running a little behind. Sorry, guys. Carry on.
I see you guys just previewed Riker.
Yeah.
That's a gorgeous looking figure.
It is. It looks great. You guys nailed it.
So what you'll find with Riker is actually we've tried a new, slightly different type of spray up on the face.
Somebody just asked that question. Go
Say
ahead.
again?
All right. Somebody just asked that. I thought they were cheating. I'm very excited to hear this.
Wasn't like they called it like a real face app or something like that, or a real face something? I saw something in the comments about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different process. We wanted to try it. It's a new process, and we figured we'd try it on him, and I think he came out pretty good, pretty well.
Yeah,
Anyway.
it definitely, like, you know, I'd have to hold the figure to see, but it definitely has captured his facial expression really well.
Great.
I'm sorry, Brian. The Facebook. I'm sorry, Facebook user. That's how I'm seeing you right here. Type in your name, man. Who are you? Because I'm curious. That's the one. There's somebody on here that knows exactly
called out
what it is.
the process. Yep, the face app or whatever it was called.
And I can't see his name on the.
It's called 3D face printing.
No, I mean I'm saying the guy that made the comment.
Thomas.
Name in the comments.
That would be Thomas.
Sir?
Thomas Aquinas.
Thomas I can't pronounce his name. Nazarada.
A good friend. Okay.
Yep.
Wow, man. So, wow. Okay, so I actually got a question, Joel. Is this going to be a process that gets used again? Because it certainly did come out great.
I think so. I mean, it works well, or it seems to work well in the realistic looking faces.
Okay.
You know, when you get into some of the monsters and, you know, things like that, I think you want something a little darker, a little more, you know, vague. We'll see. It was a test. We'll see how it does.
God,
It looks great.
I can't wait to see it in person. It looks really great. I mean, like I was saying to the guys before, is I'm not that big a Star Trek Next Generation fan, and I kind of want that figure just because of how good it looks.
So my man wants a shout out. Shout out. Oh, Michael! It's Michael. Okay. What's Mike? I don't know how to pronounce your last name, so I'm just going to say it's Kirsty, right?
Okay.
So yeah, man. Oh, awesome. I think that was him. No, it was Michael. Yeah, of course it was him because he just said it was him. All right, awesome.
Yeah, there you go.
Very good.
But even the outfit and the comm badge, it's all a step up. It looks great. Yeah.
Now I want to ask: what is he holding? Is he holding a tricorder?
No, a phaser.
Oh, it is a phaser. Okay.
Gotcha.
Wow, man, that seems like that process for to capture real people. That seems like it would cut out a lot of problems.
Yep.
Excellent, man. Excellent. So that's how. I'm thinking like, man. Well, they must have like. Everybody must be a good painter now. I see there's like these little tiny micro figures. You can tell exactly who it is. Now I know. Very cool. So we got Joel, as you know, because it was actually from your suggestion. We have vendors that have been dealing product. Most of these guys since at least 2 years. Almost since the beginning. And we're gonna have them on, and they're gonna.
Did you say like Michael Zolotar is gonna be here too?
No, not Mike. ZLC, which is
It's different guys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
heard Zolo's room, and I was like, "What?" And I met him at Toy Fair, and they're completely different people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but totally confused there because
yes, they have.
How many Zeds are in the toy dealership?
Yeah.
A lot of people ask about Migo doing a Marty thing. A lot of people. I see that.
Yeah, I've been asked the same thing quite a bit too.
Someone posted a picture of Marty the other day on Ambassador. That was very disturbing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's not good.
That's what Peyote does, but well.
Yeah, it's that animated eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
So freakish.
Yeah.
These big saucer eyes.
But so like I said, we got a couple of them waiting. So I think what we're gonna do is you want to see a little 14-inch thing we put together, Joel?
Sure.
Anywhere else, that sentence would just be.
Listen, even here, it's weird.
What's the little 14-inch we got? No, not at all. No.
I got family in the next room. They think there's something wrong with me, but they're right.
Yeah, my son and his girlfriend are next door, and I can only imagine.
Hey, so real quick, very important. So how's your son? This is his first return from college with the girl?
Yeah. He's doing great. He's working. Things are opening up, so he got his job back, and
very cool.
Yeah, we're all just copacetic. I'm sure that he's feeling, he's feeling like you are, or anyone who comes back from college. You're feeling a little cooped up in your parents' house.
Yeah.
Dealing with the rules, but it's all chill. It's all good.
I mean, I can't drink beer in my room.
No. Well, you can't drink beer anywhere, but we let him have one or two, because he's not a legal age. But
gotcha.
We're all good.
All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Just real quick. Here's your first tease at all of the 14-inch figures. Here we go.
All right.
And here we go. And wrong button.
Here we go.
That's a really great presentation. That was a really great presentation.
That's
I want to
awesome.
say that I was trying so hard to resist the 14-inch monsters, and I will go against the grain and say that I love generic Draculas because of growing up in the 70s. And it's like that Dracula's like, I gotta own that. I knew I had to have the Frankenstein, but it's like I gotta have the Dracula. And the Shazam's awesome, and the Kirk sculpt is amazing. It's such a young William Shatner. I know it's not Bella, but like I grew up with never having a Bella action figure, so this is
right.
Oh damn, you nailed it. That's great stuff. I love it all.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
I need to find a new house and a new income.
14-inch creature.
The creature is amazing.
14-inch Gorn.
Oh,
with the
all
communicator.
Monsters. The Shazam. Man.
That Dracula's awesome. I love that.
Very
kind
cool,
of
isn't it, Brian?
I love generic
It's
Dracula.
closest we can get to Bella without being Bella.
Yeah,
there it is.
That creature's nice. Yeah.
That will go. That will fly off the shelves. At the time, same time, another company's doing $150 12-inch creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is retailing for $34.99.
That's a damn good price. Yeah.
Like all the people that love the creature from the Black Lagoon, they have got to be clearing the shelves out.
I can tell you right now already, through orders, the creature is just people are going crazy for
galloping.
Galloping away. Creatures, it's crazy. It's just yeah.
I was creature obsessed as a kid, so that's awesome. I do have to jet because I've got people over, but I just wanted to come in and say hi, and it's real. You guys are doing amazing stuff. I can't wait to rewatch this to see the rest of your reveals, but I want to give somebody else some time, so I'm gonna jump out if that's okay, guys.
Sounds good. Good seeing you, Brian.
Yeah, it's good seeing you. And really appreciate being invited, and thank you for promoting the magazine. And I'll see you guys next round.
We love it.
Okay.
All right.
And hi, everybody, ambassadors.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I'm anxiously awaiting number 4. I've got 1 copy right now.
Okay.
So I'll be very busy shipping, but I'm really looking forward to it. And you guys are going to love issue 4 because it is a total tribute to Mego. And there's some really great stuff from Marty in this one. It is amazing. I love. My editor gave me a great compliment. He said, I couldn't finish this article because I just started to read it. Like he was supposed to be checking for spelling mistakes and grammatical errors, and he's like, I just read it because it was so damn interesting. So and that's all on my conversations with you and with you, Paul, and Marty that day. So I can't wait to have you guys dig into that. So,
very cool.
Anyways, have a great evening, and I'm going to spend a lot of money on Mego 14-inch figures now.
Talk to you soon.
Take care. Bye.
Bye, Brian.
Thanks, Brian.
Bye.
All
See
right.
ya. Take care, Joel. Frank. Night.
Yep. He's Brian. Absolutely.
I got Jason and Kevin waiting, but we're going to bring on. We're going to go ahead and do because we did tell them the time, and we're already running late with them. Kevin, Jason, hold on. You will be back on. I promise you that. Right now, Chris, you're up, buddy. I just sent you a message. I think that's Chris. Yes, sir. Here we go. And ladies and gentlemen, it is. I hope I do this right. And I hope I do this right. And okay, everybody's still there. Okay, well, why can't I see you, Chris? And okay, well, that's so weird. Why can't there he is, Chris.
Hey guys.
Hey, Chris. What's up, man?
Hey, Chris.
Nice to see you all.
Nice to see you, man. So this introduce yourself. Tell everybody who you are.
Well, I'm Chris. We started out as Zolo's Room. which is still up and running. We originally started in 2014 as a trend toy kind of website, and it wasn't until we realized that Marty was going back into business that we launched ZLC just because of Migo, and we've expanded on it. I grew up with the toys. There's 3 of us involved in the website, but I'm the Migo geek. I had the Planet of the Apes. I had the DC Batman. I had Star Trek. I had them all growing up, so I'm kind of reliving my childhood.
Yes, we
That is
just like
awesome.
everybody else.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What's
And we appreciate, by the way, at Migo, we really appreciate everything you guys are doing, in distributing the product and getting the product out there. You guys are doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, we were on board at ground zero. As soon as it hit Target and we realized that it was an early release, we were on the phone to License to Play. I think even before they thought they were going to carry it, saying we have to have this line.
Wow.
So we've been there since day one. I knew it was going to be a hit, so we just love the product.
That's awesome, man. What's been your favorite so far?
Our overall bestseller has been Creature. I can't explain how many creatures we've sold.
Yep.
That horror,
going.
but Creature has been phenomenal.
We can just keep making Creature forever.
Yeah.
There are so many guys who are so into Creature.
So
I would love to do variants of Creature, but there's not much you can do.
Black and white.
Black
and white, glow in the dark.
Black and white.
Black and white.
And with chains.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
Super 7
we
put
received
out
the dark, but he's rebuying it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Super 7 put out a 3 3/4 inch Creature that has little chains hanging from it, like Revenge of the Creature.
Okay.
I said, hey, look, we just had chains. Put them out again.
Hey.
We were hoping for the glow in the dark version.
There you go.
Yeah, me too, man. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'm going to cut out for a couple minutes. I'll be back.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what.
They don't make the glow in the dark version.
There you go.
That's awesome. Black and white, huh? I like that.
Yeah, man.
That grayscale Creature would be great.
Absolutely.
But Creature walks
It would sell well.
Go ahead, Chris. I'm sorry.
I was going to say it would sell just as well. The collectors are always asking for another version.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Because Creature, to most people, that's how you interpret Creature. As
absolutely.
Grayscale.
Yep.
Yeah, because the first movie and in fact, a lot of Universal's artwork in the style guide is black and white.
Yeah.
So they realize that it's that's the way people see the Creature. I remember when they colorized the movie.
Do you, Chris? Do you guys have? Do you have an actual storefront, or are you just an online?
We're just online. I have 30 years in retail, 20 in toy. I did have a brick and mortar store before we ever considered doing the websites. I'd like to see us do one in the future because we miss out on that one-to-one with the customer more that you can do in a brick and mortar store. But at the moment, it's not for us.
Nice.
Where are you located, Chris?
New Jersey.
New Jersey. Okay.
How about you, Frank?
Delaware, man. Right outside Philadelphia, about 25.
But I didn't know where.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, man. Yeah.
It's funny. Frank's like the only person I've ever met from Delaware, for real. I don't
even know.
Nobody else admits to it.
Hey, I tell people I'm from Philadelphia. The accent's the same.
See?
So
I'm Philly. Yeah. See?
I'm Philly. Yeah, man. Yeah.
I hear Joe Biden's from Delaware.
I don't know anything about that, so Yeah. Yeah, man.
Even he lies and says he's from Scranton.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Move my whole little box.
It's good meeting you, Chris. Absolutely,
So,
man.
Chris, you should be getting your
yeah.
Chris, you should be getting your new orders in soon.
Chris?
Oh, we're excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What so what do what's your plans for? How do I phrase this? What's your anticipation for the future and ZLC and just as far as I'm trying to ask a relative question here, and I guess I'm having trouble. Do you see going back to help me out, guys? Help me out. I'm trying to engage.
What were you talking about? Like a brick and mortar store, what Chris was talking about, Scott? Or
yeah, like a brick and mortar, or do you do you have anything? Now you're on right now. Do you have anything to say to your client base that you got a lot of people on here, that are saying, that their DLC is great. Thank you, Joseph Smith.
We can't thank our collectors enough. I mean, the last year with Migo has been incredible. We knew it was going to be big, but we didn't expect the last year. The product that came out in the last year, and the kind of collectors that collect Migo, they're all reliving their childhood. They're all great people. There isn't a bad apple in the bunch, not one. They're a pleasure to deal with. It's the best collector out there, and we appreciate everyone. We're hands-on. We're talking to our collectors almost every day. They become like family to us.
I think we need to do like a 2-week camp on Ambassador, just so you can get some of the. When are you gonna make Hawkman? Well, I don't think it's possible. But anyway. All right, Chris. Yeah, right. Well, listen. How about do you want to say a parting message? Because we got Scarpelli and we've got Mr. Carrillo. They're standing by as we speak. Give your best. Give your best. Business.
Because it's the weekend, I want to wish everybody a happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All our collectors out there.
Yeah.
We just want to wish everybody a happy Father's Day. Enjoy it. And we're looking forward to continued business with Migo.
Awesome, man. Are you on Ambassador?
What's that?
Are you on Ambassador page?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a silent watcher on Ambassador.
A lurker.
Look, I get it. I've become one
As
myself.
As a retailer, we try to stay quiet and listen. It's all about the collector. I try not to put too many of my opinions out there because I love the product so much, because I want to hear what the collectors have to say. So we're always listening.
Awesome. Very good.
Great.
Very good. All right,
guys. And Chris, anyone who wants to get in touch with you, your website is?
zlccollectibles.com. We still have Zolo's room up and running because a lot of the original customers just don't want to give up the name. But it wasn't fitting for the product. The product really radically changed us.
Wow. Make sure that you your contact info in the comments, so that way people. I mean, I'm sure everybody's going to know you anyway, but that way, if they need to refer to you, there they go. Anyway, Chris,
it's just one more question, Chris.
Sorry, go
Can
ahead.
you ship worldwide? Correct? Or you?
What's that? Yeah. Oh, yeah. We ship everywhere,
worldwide.
And it's in the continental U.S., it's a $4.99 flat rate fee, no matter how many times we ship off the same order. Wow. So we really do cater to the customer.
Excellent.
Especially for those pre-orders.
And we really appreciate everything you're doing. Really do.
Yeah.
Very good.
Thanks, Joe. We appreciate it. And thanks, Scott.
Yeah.
Nice to meet the rest of you guys.
Nice to meet you, Chris. Yep.
Thank you.
Very nice to meet you.
Anytime. All right. Let's say goodbye to Chris and Joey. Come on, man. Maybe I didn't. Did I send you a link? Yeah. Click that link, and I'll see you there. Chris, it's been nice talking with you. And
yeah, absolutely, Chris. Good to meet you.
Chris, and let's get Joey in here. And there we go. Dude, Joey's like 12. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Nice talking with you. Wait, there you are. Wow.
There he is.
Okay. Am I there?
Did I just lose?
Oh, hey everybody! How are you there?
Hey, what's up, Joe? How you doing, man?
Thank you guys so much for having me on. It's a pleasure to be with you all and meet everybody and attach a name to a face there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
Absolutely, man.
Hey everybody, how are you there?
Got a sound problem.
Hey, Joey, hit your volume
everybody
on your device.
There.
Yeah.
What did you need?
On your personal, on your whatever,
We got a sound problem.
whatever you're going live on, volume is up.
Oh, you want me to lower the volume?
Yes. You should be able to turn it down and still hear us, I think. It's repeating.
If you're listening on 2 devices, you just need to turn one
There we
down.
go.
There you go. We're in business.
We're good. Thank you guys so much. Sorry about that.
Excellent.
Hey,
For those of
Your
you,
first Zoom call.
this is Joey from Collect Them All. We've been seeing. I mean, I've been seeing. Every group I go to, I see a Collect Them All ad. Every group I go to. So that's good. That's good, man.
yeah, man. Absolutely.
We really try to get in touch with the community. Our website is Collect 'em Toys. We are COLLECTEMTOYS. We carry a tremendous amount of Mego products, from the pre-orders of Wave 13 all the way to past waves of everything, from your Wonder Womans, your Sarus, Chucky's, Batman. Wave 13 has been unbelievable. I mean, the reveals tonight have just been incredible. The reaction that we've gotten from our customers. I personally want to thank all of our customers out there. We thank you guys so much for your business. We thank you guys for being the loyal customers that you are. And I mean, even the feedback that we see on the ambassador site, as well as other pages, we greatly appreciate the shout outs out there from our customers. I can't thank you guys enough.
Yeah, man. Paul?
Good stuff.
That's great to hear. And we thank you, man, for everything that you're doing. Every way
My
that you help
pleasure.
Migo, this little company, build back up to, the company that it should be and it will be.
It's grown leaps and bounds. I mean, I actually, it was funny. I've been, of course, I was watching the stream here at the beginning as well. When you guys were going into how did you discover your first Mego? My personal experience was a little bit different than the ones that I heard shared. I mean, as a Long Island boy, I know Paul is, and Joel also is a Long Islander. I remember going into a collector store. You guys might actually be familiar with it, in Farmingdale. The land of Ooze and Oz is a collector store located in Farmingdale.
I remember that one.
I can tell Paul, you know where I'm talking about.
He's a good friend of mine.
I
the owner.
remember years ago, before he owned it, the person that owned its name was Sue. It was an older woman who's now moved down to Florida, I believe. And I remember, I remember meeting Sue. I went in there with my father, and my first Mego was the Joker. I as the kid, thought it was like the coolest thing in the world. I was hooked then. I've been able to acquire some of the vintage ones, as you could tell, some of the newer ones as well behind me. It's an unbelievable product to collect as well as sell. And I mean, the reveals tonight, there is like no better time to be a fan of Mego than the present, with the unbelievable reveals we saw tonight. If anyone is looking for them, I do want to let everyone out there in the community know, Collect 'em Toys does have pre-orders open for Wave 13. We did sell out of a few of pre-orders. However, we have ordered more. Therefore, we have our pre-orders open on every single Wave 13 figure in the assortment, from 14 inches to 18 inches. 14 inches we have at $30.95 plus shipping. 8, I'm sorry.
18 inches? Nobody told me.
That would be cool. Life size Creature of the Black Lagoon there. The 14 inch. There you go. The 14-inch line we have at $30.95 plus shipping. The 8-inch line rather, we have at $14.70 currently. We do have some of our older products, some of the older Migos that were released in previous waves. We have them priced at $12.95 due to the increase that recently has been affected across the board in this industry by the increase in shipping from China and things of that nature. We have had to go up on certain Migos. However, the ones that we have in the past, we are going to definitely maintain that price. If we don't have to pay more, our consumers don't have to pay more as well. If we could keep the price reasonable, we try to really, keep the product available and readily available to all of our buyers and to the community, where they don't have to resort to paying double, triple the amount on, you know, a second party dealer or any of that nature. We try to, you know, really keep it reasonable so everyone could, you know, enjoy this hobby at a reasonable price.
Right. But, you know, there are no other action figures out there for like $15.
No.
And
No.
Mego, I mean,
No.
I'm worried. I worry sometimes that you guys are undercutting yourselves by having a $12.95 retail.
Well,
you know.
$12.95 for us was our the older waves. The current waves we have gone up to $14.70. I mean, our prices are lower than some other retailers out there of like your actual brick and mortar stores, but I mean, for us, we do a tremendous amount of volume. Our customers are very loyal, and you know they really come through for us. That makes it something where it's a very worthwhile item for us to carry. For us personally, it is our most successful item, beyond a shadow of a doubt.
No, I'm always concerned about the sustainability. If you know, if you're not making a return on it over time, you're gonna not be able to keep up. You know, there's the hidden costs of shipping, and you know,
absolutely.
I just worry about, you know, about there have been other retailers that I've encountered it, you know, over the years selling action figures. You know, it's a rush to the bottom.
Yeah,
and all it does is ultimately handicap a retailer from being able to come back and order more product.
It's a challenge. I mean, there is no doubt about it. It's definitely a challenge. But I mean, like I had said, for us, we are fortunate enough to have the loyal following and loyal customers that we have out there that they do, you know, continue to come to us. I mean, of course, in the current economy that we're in, as costs go up and costs rise on one end for us, they unfortunately do have to rise for our consumer. But we try to keep it, you know, very even, and we try to, you know, keep it evenly priced. And we really try to pride ourselves on volume, which with Wave 13, it's been unbelievable. The volume that we've seen as a company has been just, with every passing wave of that Mego releases, it is unbelievable the amount of pre-orders, which I'm sure many other retailers have seen, you know, on Ambassador. With every single wave that Mego comes out, the volume is just that much greater of interest in the community and everything of that nature. I mean, I know myself, the Gene Wilder scans are unbelievable. The sculpts on Dr. Frankenstein as well as the Willy Wonka one, it's unbelievable. I mean, I've been a fan of, I've been a collector of toys since I'm about 3 years old, literally. When I was a kid, the first words out of my mouth when I would wake up, I tell my mother, "Come on, Ma, let's go to Toys R Us." I was always a, you know, fanatic with toys and everything of that nature. And it's just like, honestly, the sculpts are like nothing I've honestly ever seen before. It's unbelievable.
Excellent. Hey, Joey. So
yes,
I've got something in queue here. Since I got you here, we'll go ahead.
Absolutely.
And not to cut you short, because you're a pleasure to talk to. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, man. It was nice meeting you, Joey.
Absolutely. It was a pleasure meeting you guys. I just want to also let everyone know, at the bottom of each of our pages on Collect 'em Toys, there is a contact page. If anyone at all needs a status update on their order, anybody needs anything at all of our customers, feel free to reach out. We do ship internationally. We are across the globe. You could email us. You could use the chat option on our website as well. You could call us. We respond to messages literally like around the clock. Literally like 12:30, 1 o'clock. We try to write back to people immediately.
Awesome, man. That's good. That's good customer service. Right. Joey.
Yes.
You're a good man.
Thank you so much.
And we got Mr. Carrillo. He's in standby. Rich has got something interesting about him too, other than just selling product, which I'm sure we'll be talking about. Joey, listen, definitely keep in touch, and
man.
listen later.
Meet you, Joey.
We got something else.
Absolutely.
Anyway, everybody say goodnight to Joey from Collecting.
Thank you, guys. Pleasure having you. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Man.
Joey, is it Scarpelli?
Appreciate everything.
Scarpella.
Scarpella.
Scarpelli.
I know.
I just like saying the name. Joey Scarpelli. Anyway,
there you go.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Have a good night. And
good meeting you, Joe. Good meeting you.
We're going to run this cue. Let me get a preface of what we're going to see here. Our good friend Jason Young has done some unique stuff. It's just hard to explain. So I will show you. Jason Young, the artwork of wax wrappers. And inside this is all the trading cards, not sports, of course, but all the trading cards, all this wonderful stuff when you're a kid. And when you look at this, it brings back, you'll see like the hero stickers, the Star Trek. Remember the Star Trek, Paul? I knew you had. Anyway, now this is Joey's. I'm sorry. This is Jason's latest venture. And hopefully this will cue up just right. If not, I will. Okay, play full screen with audio. Ready, guys?
Yep.